joy of being together made you want to stay. Take me back to Nana's table. Well, hey y'all, welcome back to Life with Nana. I'm Nana and I'm so glad you're here today. Today I thought I'd bring you along with me as I cook supper tonight. And we're having roasted vegetables and chicken thighs, boneless, skinless chicken thighs that I'm just going to pan fry. I'm not going to batter them or anything, but we're going to pan fry them. The first thing I'm going to do is get all these vegetables kind of chopped up here because I have quite a few that I need to get chopped up. Now, this is a rutabaga. I'm trying it again. I never have liked them that much, but I thought, somebody told me, well, if you roast them, they're sweeter. So I thought, okay, we're going to try. But it is hard to peel, kind of like, when you're trying to peel a winter squash or something. They're hard to peel. So cut the ends off, get it stabilized, and then just go around and cut the edges off. We'll turn it over and see if we missed any. I bought a small one because I wasn't sure if I would like it. That's perfect. All right, let's get rid of this. I should get me a bowl. But my garbage can's just right there. So I'm going to chop this into bite-sized pieces. And since this doesn't need to be washed, I'm just going to go ahead and put this over here on the cookie sheet. I have it lined with foil. And some of these things are going to have to be washed. So I've got a colander over here. And we will wash the ones that need to be washed, right? And I had me some Ziploc bags here so I can put these in here. All right. So I'm going to just cut the top and bottom off. And I'm going to put them in my colander because I'm probably going to wash them before I cut them up any more. So what I bought today, I went to the store because they had cabbage on sale for 39 cents a pound, and that's a really good buy. And I also wanted some veggies, so I thought, why not do both while I'm there? But I think the amount of vegetables that I bought are going to be enough for me to make this again. There's that. Now I have a zucchini. I laid out two, but I don't think I'm going to need both of them. Now you can peel this if you don't like the peeling, but I don't care, so I'm not going to. And you can see it's a nice looking zucchini. I can't wait for ours in the garden to start coming up. They're up about this big. But it won't be long. You'll walk out there and you'll have a whole... I planted way, way too many, y'all. I planted way too many. I hope my neighbors like zucchini. And I did wash this. So I'm going to just put it over on the sheet pan. I'm going to do an onion. I love roasted vegetables. They're one of my favorite things, especially when the garden is coming in and you can get your vegetables out of your own garden. That's a great thing. Because I think we're going to have to do 2 pans, and we'll put the ones that are going to take just a little bit longer on one pan and the other ones on a different pan. Papa doesn't like them that much. But his oldest brother, he loved them. He always had his name was Phil, and he always had a big garden. And my mother-in-law, Bernice, she and Phil and her husband Troy would always have big, big gardens, and they would just put up tons of food. Such an inspiration. All right. That may be loud. Sorry if it is. All right. So I have a yellow squash here. I love squash. My favorite is fried, but trying to do better. Trying to do a little healthier. Now, if you were preparing this for guests or something like that, you might want to chop up all 3 of these. I bought 3 different colors, but the more I think about it, the less I'm going to do, the less I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to put these in the refrigerator, and I'll have them for next time. Because for me, I don't care if it's 3 different colors or not. That's not a big deal for me. So. We feed the birds because we enjoy watching them. We got a pair of mockingbirds that have built in our plum tree, and so we'll get to watch those babies grow and fledge, and that'll be nice. That'll be fun to do. All right. Now I have some broccoli heads, and I'm going to put them in my colander and wash those. I have some cauliflower, and I'll have extra, which will be good. I can make another meal using the same kind of things. That'll be nice. When you have a lot of different vegetables, it makes it really nice because you don't need as much of each one. Right. I can put half of this in the refrigerator. I had another whole broccoli head that I went ahead and just put in there. That'll be beautiful. Be wonderful. I'll have that for later. These are beautiful. I like almost all vegetables. Like I said, the rutabaga is a trial for me because I'm not sure if I'm going to like it or not. I didn't like it as a kid, and I tried it again, I guess midlife, and I didn't really care for it that much then. But your taste buds change over time, so it's a good idea to always, try things anyway. Different things. All right. Put those on there. And I have just a little cup of tomatoes that I'm going to stick on here. Not even going to cut them up. My mother-in-law will soon be turning 91. And I've been trying to get her to come down and be on the show with me and cook. And she wants to. She just hasn't been feeling real well lately. And but I'm hopeful. I'm really hopeful. So in the comments, y'all encourage my mother-in-law Bernice to come be on the show because she's a great cook. She's a fabulous cook. And I'm hopeful. I'm not sure what we'll make, but we'll make something that's wonderful. Just because I know it'll be wonderful because she cooked it. Everything she cooks is good. I'm going to use this same seasoning, this roasted garlic and brown butter. And I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of that olive oil on top. And we're going to pop these in the oven. Now, this pan's not going to take as long as that other pan. And I don't think either one of them are going to take very long. I almost forgot my cabbage over here. Let's get that on here, too. Yeah, let's get rid of some of this. So I'm going to cut this in just like wedges and lay it on there. I'm not going to cut it really small. So I'll show you the pan. So here's the pan. Looks really pretty. We're just going to lay this on here. Goodness, this is going to be enough roasted vegetables for me for a long time. For days. That's good. That's the way I like to cook. All right, let's get this one. Get some olive oil on this one and get it in the oven. Okay, so we're now over here at the stove and we're getting the pan heated up. I've got some olive oil in here. I turned it up on high to try to get it going pretty good. And I have my chicken thighs here. These are boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I really do like those. They're one of my favorite cuts of chicken. All right, so we're just going to put these in here. And these won't take long to cook at all. Goodness, I'll turn it down just a fuzz. While this is on this side, I'm going to go ahead and season it with salt. We'll do it on both sides. And I'm going to go ahead and use the same seasoning, that roasted garlic brown butter. If I can figure out where to open it at. All right, we're going to put a little bit of this on there too. That'll be yummy. And while we're letting this cook, I'm going to go ahead and cut up an onion. When I flip these, I'm going to add the onion in there too. Because I love caramelized onions. I just love them. That's another big project that I need to do. I need to get some more to go in the freezer. I've used all those that we did together. I'm going to go ahead and get the other side seasoned with some salt and the same seasoning mix here. Now I'm going to go ahead and just add these onions in and let them be cooking along with it. We have our roasted vegetables in the oven. Did I have an onion go overboard? No. Okay. So it looks like we've got a new member to our family, uh, a little kitten that has shown up here. And so I'm very fond of animals, and so is my granddaughter. So I'm always looking for things that are on sale and trying to find things that are a bargain. And I found these uh, at our local Walmart, and they were on sale, $1.41 for 6 of them. And so I had some strawberries cut up in the refrigerator, so that's what we're gonna have for dessert. Strawberries over one of those with some whipped topping. That'll be good. I also got some peaches in there, so depending on which fruit Papa wants, he can have whichever one he wants. So I was looking at uh, all the information that YouTube gives you about your channel, and it said that uh, a lot of you are not subscribed, but you're watching our videos. And I really encourage you to hit that subscribe button. It costs you absolutely nothing. You can be notified if you want to be, but you can choose not to be if you don't want to be. So if you don't want to get emails or that thing popping up on your phone saying that I put out a video, you don't have to. But if you want to know when I have put out a video, it will tell you. And it doesn't cost you anything. And it really helps our channel. And it helps our community that we're trying to build here. So I'm trying really hard to put out 2 videos every week, be really consistent. And do a variety of different things. Um, like in the last video, we were doing a preservation project where we had found the cabbage on sale, and we were doing that. So we made sauerkraut and freezer slaw. And again, we have some new subscribers, so welcome. I'm so thankful for you subscribing to the channel. I'm really tickled. Our channel is growing. It's growing. It's getting there. And I'm really thrilled about it. So our chicken is done. I'm going to take it up. Got some nice brown on it. It looks fabulous. The onions. Whoops. Splattered that. Now on the back here, I've got some chicken stock going. I'm going to make some brown gravy for Papa. And I've got some potatoes starting to cook over there. And we're going to make some mashed potatoes for him. I think I'm going to turn that off and put this up here. Do you have a favorite eye on your stove? I do. It's this one. I hardly ever cook on those 2. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's just the way it is. I like these 2. That's the ones I cook on the most. All right. Take a look at those. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm going to set those out. We'll let the others stay in for just a minute until we get our gravy. I want to try one of these pieces of rutabaga. Super hot. That's not bad. It's really not bad. I think it does need some more salt though. It tastes like a turnip to me. So it's not bad. I like it. My potatoes are going to need salt, so I have to go back over there and get it. About a tablespoon. And then when these get done, we will just mash them up with butter and sour cream and whatever else we can come up with to go in there. I always mix my gravy mix with some water. Cold water. And then when this comes back up to a boil, that'll start thickening up. If it thickens up too much, we can always tone it down just a little bit with a little more water. All right, our potatoes are done. And I put probably a half a cup of sour cream, about a fourth of a block of cream cheese, and I'm going to put probably 3 tablespoons of butter. Make them delicious. This is just how I make them. You can make them any way you want to. I'll probably even add a little cream to these. Papa likes his smooth. I don't mind mine being a little bit chunky, you know. But he does like them on the smoother side. So I try to get them the way he likes them. We've got a feast going on here. This is wonderful. For just a weekday meal, this is fantastic. Not hard at all to put together. I love the way my refrigerator organization is turning out. It's been very simple. It's been really easy to keep. When I want something, I can just pull one of those drawers, one of those containers out and get whatever I need out of it. Most of the time, I don't even have to take it out. Now, if it's really heavy, I will, but most of the time, I don't have to. Let me set this on a towel so I can get going on it. And I have some brown gravy here for Papa. He loves that brown gravy. I'm just going to get me just a little taste. I was really surprised with the rutabaga. Left my fork over there. Let's see. What do we want? We want a little piece of this too. A little bite of cabbage. See how that tastes. I love roasted vegetables. They are so, so good. I'm just getting me just a little bite of this because we're not ready to eat yet, but I do want to taste it. See how it tastes. All right, let's taste these potatoes and see if they need more salt. I think those are perfect. Those are all. That chicken is perfect. This is a little broccoli and a little bit of the rutabaga. So good. That is fabulous. I'm not going to stand here and make you watch me eat all of that. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope that you'll come back again every time we have a one upload. Hit that notification bell, subscribe, like, comment, do all the things. It really does help our channel. It helps our channel to grow. And that's what we're wanting to do. We're building a community here, right? Nana loves you so much, and I'm so, so proud of you. And you always have a friend here. I'll see you on the next one.